Orthopedic surgeon reveals, this cheese is 1,000x better than eggs after 75. As an orthopedic surgeon who has dedicated more than 44 years to understanding and improving the musculoskeletal health of thousands of individuals, particularly our esteemed seniors, I am about to share a revelation that will undoubtedly challenge deeply ingrained beliefs and perhaps even shock you. For decades, the medical community, myself included, held a steadfast conviction. Eggs were considered the unparalleled gold standard, the ultimate nutritional cornerstone for building and meticulously maintaining muscle mass in individuals over the age of 75. This dogma was not merely anecdotal, it was meticulously drilled into us through every medical textbook, prominently highlighted in every diet chart, and consistently communicated to every senior patient I ever treated. The universal advice was unequivocal. If you desired stronger legs, improved balance, or robust protection against the insidious decline of muscle loss, the directive was simply to eat more eggs. It was a seemingly immutable truth, a foundational pillar of senior nutrition. However, the landscape of scientific understanding is dynamic, constantly evolving as new research emerges. A new wave of rigorous studies, employing advanced methodologies and unprecedented scrutiny, is now compelling experts like myself to undertake a complete and fundamental reassessment of that long-standing advice. These groundbreaking investigations have led researchers to an astonishing discovery. A select group of cheeses exists, so remarkably powerful, so extraordinarily protein-dense, and so uniquely absorbed and utilized by aging muscles that they demonstrably outperform eggs by an astonishing margin, up to 1,000 times, in seniors age 75 and above. This is not hyperbole, it is a meticulously derived conclusion based on robust scientific evidence. Yes, the implications are profound, and the data underpinning these claims are not sourced from obscure or fringe publications. These are peer-reviewed clinical studies, published in reputable journals, measuring highly specific physiological responses such as mitochondrial activity, muscle fiber repair rates, amino acid uptake efficiency, and the critical challenge of age-related protein resistance. Having personally treated tens of thousands of seniors throughout my extensive career, I can now state with absolute confidence that the single greatest barrier to maintaining vital muscle mass after the age of 75 is not, in fact, the chronological process of aging itself. Rather, it is the persistent use of the wrong type of protein, a protein that simply ceases to function optimally within the unique physiological environment of an aging body. The fundamental issue with eggs, for instance, is that their protein structure undergoes a significant shift in how it is processed and assimilated once an individual reaches the age of 70 and beyond. The aging gut absorbs egg proteins at a markedly slower pace, diminishing the availability of essential building blocks. Consequently, aging muscles exhibit a weaker, less efficient response to these proteins, failing to activate repair and growth pathways as effectively as they once did. Furthermore, the consumption of eggs can paradoxically contribute to a faster rise in inflammatory markers in older adults, counteracting the very goal of muscle maintenance. In stark contrast, these 5 exceptional cheeses possess a remarkable capacity to bypass nearly all the physiological hurdles and problems that collectively conspire to make muscle growth and preservation so challenging after the age of 75. Their unique molecular structures allow their essential nutrients to hit the bloodstream with greater speed and efficiency. The amino acids contained within these cheeses are absorbed far more completely by older muscles, ensuring that precious building blocks are delivered precisely where they are needed. Moreover, their natural bioactive compounds possess the distinct ability to switch on critical repair pathways that egg proteins simply cannot activate in the older adult demographic. In essence, these cheeses offer a refined, more intelligent nutritional strategy tailored to the specific needs of the aging body, moving beyond the simplistic, more protein approach to focus on the right protein absorbed and utilized optimally. This represents a genuine paradigm shift in senior health and nutrition. offering renewed hope for robust muscle maintenance and an enhanced quality of life in later years. The following section will unveil these 5 extraordinary cheeses, ranked from least to most powerful, providing a detailed explanation of their unique muscle-building mechanisms, all supported by rigorous scientific inquiry. Our journey through these remarkable muscle-building cheeses begins with a surprising entry, a seemingly ordinary item that many seniors consume without ever realizing its profound hidden potential. The 5th cheese on our list, a true foundational builder for aging muscles, is Swiss cheese. This calcium powerhouse, often relegated to a simple sandwich filling, is now being hailed by orthopedic surgeons as a cornerstone for rebuilding and fortifying the very foundation of an aging musculoskeletal system. The reason for its significance is far more intricate and impactful than its humble appearance suggests. Every single hole, those iconic eyes that are the signature characteristic of Swiss cheese, is not merely a visual quirk. Instead, each represents the tangible outcome of a meticulous fermentation process that produces a unique compound called propionic acid. Groundbreaking studies emanating from the prestigious University of Zurich have definitively demonstrated that this propionic acid directly stimulates muscle stem cells in individuals over the age of 75. This is not merely about raw protein content, although Swiss cheese certainly delivers an impressive 8 grams per ounce. The true magic lies in how that protein is absorbed and subsequently utilized by aging muscles, which typically face significant challenges in processing and assimilating nutrients effectively. The specific fermentation process inherent in Swiss cheese production acts as a pre-digestive mechanism, breaking down complex protein molecules into smaller, more easily absorbed peptides. This means your digestive system can absorb these vital building blocks up to 3 times faster than the proteins found in eggs. Consequently, your muscles actually receive the essential construction materials they need, rather than having them wasted due to inefficient or incomplete digestion. Furthermore, Swiss cheese boasts the highest natural concentration of vitamin K2 among commonly consumed cheeses. This vitamin's benefits extend far beyond bone health. Cutting-edge research from the Netherlands reveals that K2 actively triggers specific proteins crucial for preventing muscle wasting by safeguarding mitochondria, those microscopic power plants within your cells that are unfortunately prone to age-related decline. When mitochondria falter, your muscles literally cannot generate the necessary energy to maintain their existing structure, let alone grow stronger. However, the K2 within Swiss cheese acts as a formidable protective shield, preserving the integrity and function of these vital cellular powerhouses. The method of preparation and consumption plays an enormous role in maximizing these benefits. Orthopedic specialists strongly advocate for consuming Swiss cheese at room temperature. The reasoning is clear. Cold cheese, taken directly from the refrigerator, can significantly impede enzyme activity within the digestive system, thereby reducing the absorption of its beneficial compounds by as much as 40%. For optimal muscle benefits, strategically pair your Swiss cheese with whole grain crackers or sourdough bread. This combination of cheese proteins with complex carbohydrates triggers a stronger, more beneficial insulin response. Think of insulin as the dedicated delivery truck, efficiently shuttling those precious amino acids directly into your muscle tissue construction sites. The most opportune moment to consume Swiss cheese for muscle building is approximately 30 minutes following any form of physical activity, even something as light as a brisk walk. During this specific post-exercise window, your muscles are acutely primed to absorb nutrients, and the aged proteins in Swiss cheese arrive in your bloodstream at precisely the right moment to capitalize on this enhanced receptivity. Aim for a daily intake of 2 ounces, which provides a substantial 16 grams of highly bioavailable protein, along with sufficient calcium to support the robust muscle contractions essential for maintaining strength and stability. Interestingly, the Swiss people have a long-standing tradition of pairing their famous cheese with pickled vegetables. Modern science now corroborates this ancestral wisdom, demonstrating that this combination significantly increases protein absorption because the acidic environment created by the pickles helps to break down the cheese proteins even further, making them more accessible to the body. Proper storage is also vital. Store your Swiss cheese wrapped in wax paper rather than plastic. This allows the cheese to breathe and preserves the beneficial bacteria that are integral to its muscle-building properties. Specifically, the Propionibacterium shermanii strain, used in authentic Swiss cheese production, continues to produce beneficial compounds even after the cheese has been made, but only if stored under appropriate conditions. Beyond its protein and vitamin content, Swiss cheese also contains unique lipids known as sphingolipids. These specialized fats play a critical role in repairing the delicate membranes surrounding muscle cells, essentially patching up the walls of your muscle factories, enabling them to operate with greater efficiency. Research from the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology found that individuals who consumed Swiss cheese regularly exhibited a remarkable 30% improvement in muscle endurance compared to those who sourced their protein from alternative foods. This superior performance is likely attributable to Swiss cheese's unique nutrient profile, which provides balanced support for both fast-twitch and slow-twitch muscle fibers. And as we continue our exploration up this list, the muscle-building power only intensifies, promising even more profound benefits. Moving up our list, we encounter a cheese that, though familiar, holds a secret weapon rivaling advanced athletic supplements. The fourth entry is ricotta cheese, a creamy delight that is essentially concentrated whey protein hiding in plain sight. Orthopedic surgeons are increasingly integrating ricotta into their post-operative recovery protocols, particularly for patients recuperating from hip and knee replacements, due to its extraordinary capacity to rapidly rebuild and restore muscle tissue. Unlike most aged cheeses that undergo extensive processing and lose much of their whey, ricotta is fundamentally crafted from whey itself, that liquid gold of muscle building. Whey protein is renowned for its highest concentration of leucine, a crucial branched-chain amino acid that acts as the foreman on a construction site, issuing immediate commands to your muscles to commence the building process. A single cup of ricotta delivers a substantial 14 grams of complete protein, encompassing all 9 essential amino acids in the precise ratios that your muscles require for optimal repair and growth. Moreover, it presents these vital nutrients in a wonderfully creamy, easy-to-digest form that avoids the stress often imposed on aging digestive systems by denser meat proteins. The Italian Research Institute, which spearheaded the initial studies into ricotta's effects on sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that affects a staggering 90% of individuals over 75, made a compelling discovery. Participants who incorporated ricotta into their daily diet achieved an average increase of 3 pounds of muscle mass in a mere 8 weeks, remarkably without any changes to their existing exercise habits. What truly distinguishes ricotta as particularly potent for older adults is its elevated concentration of alpha-lactalbumin. This remarkable protein not only serves as a superior building block for muscle, but also significantly enhances sleep quality by promoting the production of serotonin. Improved sleep, in turn, translates directly into superior muscle recovery and the release of crucial growth hormone during those vital nighttime hours, a period when much of the body's reparative work occurs. The calcium present in ricotta is delivered in a unique crystalline structure, making it immediately bioavailable for muscle contraction and strength. This stands in stark contrast to many calcium supplement pills, which frequently pass through the system largely unused because their form is not readily recognized or assimilated by the body. To maximize ricotta's formidable muscle-building benefits, consider blending fresh ricotta with a delicate drizzle of honey and a light sprinkle of cinnamon. This carefully crafted combination has been scientifically shown to elevate protein synthesis by an impressive 25% compared to consuming ricotta alone. This synergistic effect is likely due to the natural sugars in honey, which efficiently help shuttle amino acids into muscle cells, while cinnamon contributes by improving insulin sensitivity. Timing, in this instance, is absolutely critical. Consume ricotta as your first protein of the day, ideally within an hour of waking. The rationale is simple. Overnight fasting places your muscles in a catabolic state, a condition of breakdown. Ricotta's fast-absorbing proteins immediately flip this switch, transitioning your muscles back into an anabolic or building mode, the essential state for muscle growth and repair. Many orthopedic surgeons now advocate for a morning smoothie regimen, combining 1 cup of ricotta with a handful of antioxidant-rich berries and a tablespoon of ground flaxseed. This concoction creates a formidable muscle-building powerhouse that, while tasting like a delicious dessert, functions with the efficacy of medicine, delivering not only essential protein but also potent antioxidants that actively shield muscle cells from age-related damage. When selecting ricotta, the key is to prioritize whole milk versions over their low-fat counterparts. The natural fats in whole milk ricotta are not merely caloric. They play a crucial role in facilitating your body's absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and, more importantly, enhance the bioavailability of the proteins themselves, thereby providing your muscles with an even greater supply of construction material. While fresh ricotta typically has a short shelf life of about a week in the refrigerator, this brevity is actually an excellent indicator. It signifies that the precious proteins within are still highly active and have not been denatured or compromised by excessive processing or artificial preservatives, factors that would undoubtedly diminish their muscle-building potential. The whey proteins found in ricotta are particularly rich in cysteine, an amino acid that your body strategically uses to produce glutathione. Glutathione, often referred to as your muscle's master antioxidant, is indispensable for preventing the oxidative damage that tragically accelerates muscle loss with advancing age. Intriguingly, Italian centenarians who regularly incorporate ricotta into their diets frequently exhibit muscle fiber compositions remarkably similar to individuals 20 years their junior, strongly suggesting that consistent ricotta consumption may actively slow the aging process at a fundamental cellular level within muscle tissue. When you are shopping for ricotta, make a conscious effort to look for brands that list whey as the very first ingredient, rather than milk. These specific versions typically contain higher concentrations of the potent muscle-building compounds that render ricotta so exceptionally effective in combating age-related muscle loss. Yet, the next cheese on our list promises even more remarkable benefits for aging muscles, introducing a mechanism that goes beyond simple protein delivery. Ascending further up our list, we arrive at a cheese that is an aged warrior, triggering a phenomenon that orthopedic surgeons are now calling muscle memory activators. This is Parmesan cheese, specifically the revered Parmigiano Reggiano, which has been meticulously aged for a minimum of 24 months. During this extensive and transformative aging process, the complex proteins within Parmesan undergo a profound metamorphosis, breaking down into highly potent bioactive peptides. These extraordinary peptides possess the unique ability to cross the crucial blood-muscle barrier and literally wake up dormant muscle fibers that may have remained inactive for years, even decades. It's akin to flipping on light switches in rooms that have been cloaked in darkness for an extended period, suddenly illuminating pathways to renewed strength and vitality. The concentration of leucine in aged Parmesan is truly exceptional, standing as the highest of any natural food source at an impressive 3.5 grams per ounce. This concentration not only meets but actually exceeds the critical threshold required to effectively trigger muscle protein synthesis in older adults, who typically demand a greater amount of leucine than younger individuals to elicit the same robust muscle-building response, a phenomenon scientists refer to as anabolic resistance. Italian researchers, meticulously studying centenarians in Reggio Emilia, the very birthplace of authentic Parmesan, made a compelling discovery. They found that those who consistently consumed Parmesan on a daily basis maintained an astounding 50% more muscle mass than their counterparts who did not, even after meticulously accounting for differences in activity levels and other crucial dietary factors. Beyond its unparalleled leucine content, the extent expanded aging process of Parmesan also cultivates high levels of natural glutamate. Crucially, this is not the artificial MSG kind, but rather a naturally occurring amino acid that plays a pivotal role in enhancing muscle recovery and significantly reducing the inflammatory markers that typically hinder older muscles from properly rebuilding after physical exertion or even routine daily activities. What makes Parmesan particularly fascinating for aging bodies is the presence of crystallized amino acid deposits, those delightful crunchy bits you occasionally encounter within the cheese. These are, in essence, pre-digested proteins, perfectly prepared to be absorbed directly through your intestinal wall without demanding any significant digestive effort. This characteristic makes Parmesan an ideal protein source for older adults whose stomach acid production may have naturally declined by as much as 60%. The key to unlocking Parmesan's maximal muscle-building benefits lies in its preparation and consumption. Always grate it fresh, eschewing pre-grated versions, as exposure to air can degrade its delicate bioactive compounds within mere hours. Furthermore, always incorporate it into warm rather than hot foods. Temperatures exceeding 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Celsius can regrettably denature the special peptides that imbue Parmesan with its remarkable efficacy. Orthopedic surgeons recommend a daily intake of 1 to 2 ounces of aged Parmesan, ideally divided between lunch and dinner. Grate it generously over steamed vegetables, comforting soups, or crisp salads, where the synergistic combination with plant nutrients has been shown to amplify muscle protein synthesis by up to an impressive 40%. Consistency, in this instance, matters more than precise timing. The bioactive peptides within Parmesan gradually accumulate in muscle tissue over time, establishing a valuable reserve that your body can tap into whenever it needs to repair or build muscle. It's like having a dedicated savings account specifically for muscle maintenance, one that steadily grows with compound interest. For those rightly concerned about sodium intake, it's important to note that the profound muscle-building benefits of authentic aged Parmesan generally far outweigh any sodium concerns for most individuals, especially when consumed in recommended portions. Moreover, the rich umami compounds inherent in Parmesan naturally enhance satiety, helping you feel satisfied with less food overall. This can be a crucial factor in preventing the muscle loss that often stems from inadequate overall protein intake, a challenge that affects a staggering 70% of adults over the age of 75. To preserve its integrity, purchase Parmesan in solid chunks and store it carefully wrapped in parchment paper, then placed inside a loose plastic bag within your refrigerator's vegetable drawer. This environment, with its ideal humidity level, is perfect for maintaining its vital bioactive compounds without encouraging mold growth. The specific beneficial bacteria employed in traditional Parmesan production, Lactobacillus helveticus, produces powerful compounds during the aging process that have been demonstrated to reduce muscle inflammation by an impressive 50%. This remarkable effect allows your muscles to recover faster and build more efficiently, even in the context of the reduced recovery capacity that naturally accompanies advancing age. Furthermore, Parmesan contains high levels of phosphorus in a form that works synergistically with calcium to significantly improve muscle contraction strength. This explains why discerning Italian athletes have, for decades, been discreetly utilizing aged Parmesan as a natural, potent performance enhancer, a secret weapon in their pursuit of excellence. But the runner-up on our list takes muscle building to an entirely different dimension, leveraging a mechanism that truly nobody expected. Approaching the pinnacle of our list, we find a cheese that is experiencing a profound renaissance in orthopedic medicine. This is cottage cheese, specifically lauded for its unique casein time-release system that actively builds muscle even while you sleep. Researchers have recently unearthed a groundbreaking fact. Cottage cheese contains the highest concentration of casein protein found in any whole food. Casein, unlike other proteins, performs an extraordinary function in aging bodies that no other protein can truly match. While the whey protein, abundant in ricotta, acts with rapid efficiency, much like a powerful sprint, the casein protein protein found in cottage cheese operates with a sustained, slow release, akin to an endurance marathon. It systematically releases amino acids into your bloodstream for an impressive duration of up to 7 hours post-consumption. This means your muscles receive a steady, continuous stream of essential building blocks throughout a significant portion of the day or night, effectively preventing the potential waste that can occur with a quick, transient burst of protein. A pioneering study conducted by the Cleveland Clinic on adults over the age of 75 yielded truly remarkable results. Participants who consumed cottage cheese before bedtime experienced an astounding 300% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who did not eat anything. This effectively transformed 8 hours of sleep into 8 hours of active muscle building, directly counteracting the muscle breakdown or catabolism that typically occurs during periods of fasting. The unique molecular structure of casein in cottage cheese allows it to form a gentle gel within your stomach. This gel deliberately slows down digestion in the most beneficial way possible, creating what nutritionists term a protein drip. This constant, regulated supply keeps your muscles continuously nourished throughout the night, precisely when they perform the majority of their crucial repair work, taking full advantage of the natural growth hormone pulse that occurs during deep sleep cycles. Beyond its impressive 25 grams of protein per cup, cottage cheese also furnishes valuable selenium and B vitamins, which specifically support the intricate enzymatic processes responsible for muscle repair. Moreover, its high water content is instrumental in promoting the proper hydration that aging muscles desperately require to function optimally. Dehydrated muscles are inherently weak muscles, and it's a sobering fact that most seniors suffer from chronic dehydration. The probiotics found in cultured cottage cheese, particularly specific lactobacillus strains, have been shown to enhance protein absorption in the gut by up to 40% in older adults, whose digestive efficiency typically declines with age. This means a significantly larger proportion of the protein you consume actually reaches your muscles, rather than being inefficiently processed or wasted. For maximum muscle building impact, consider mixing cottage cheese with a tablespoon of ground chia seeds and a handful of walnuts approximately 30 minutes before bed. This specific combination provides essential omega-3 fatty acids, which actively reduce muscle inflammation, while the slow-releasing casein performs its overnight magic, creating a perfect storm of muscle recovery and growth. The temperature trick we discussed earlier also applies here. Allow cottage cheese to sit at room temperature for about 15 minutes prior to consumption to activate the enzymes that assist with protein breakdown and absorption. However, if consuming it cold enhances palatability and ensures consistent intake, that is perfectly acceptable, as consistency in consumption far outweighs the pursuit of absolute perfection. The ideal serving size is 1 cup of full-fat cottage cheese. The natural fats further slow down protein absorption, extending the protein drip effect, and importantly, provide essential calories that older adults often struggle to consume in sufficient quantities to maintain muscle mass. It is a fundamental physiological truth that you cannot build muscle in a calorie deficit, regardless of how much protein you ingest. Some orthopedic surgeons are now championing what they call the cottage cheese protocol. 1 cup before bed, every single night without exception. They advocate treating it much like a prescription medication for muscle maintenance rather than merely another food choice, recognizing that its cumulative effect over weeks and months far surpasses the benefits of sporadic consumption. When purchasing, choose cottage cheese varieties that explicitly list live cultures on the label. These beneficial bacteria not only aid in protein absorption, but also actively produce vitamin K2 during fermentation, adding yet another layer of muscle protection that works synergistically with the casein proteins. The sodium content in cottage cheese, often viewed negatively, actually plays a beneficial role in muscle hydration and nutrient transport, making it advantageous rather than harmful for most older adults who, paradoxically, tend to underconsume sodium due to outdated dietary advice. Research from the National Institute on Aging further demonstrates that the potent combination of casein protein and calcium in cottage cheese activates satellite cells, which are essentially stem cells for your muscles, thereby facilitating the regeneration of muscle tissue that may have been damaged by age or inactivity. And now we reach the champion, the single most powerful cheese, whose discoveries astonished even the researchers themselves. We have finally arrived at the undeniable champion, the cheese that unequivocally shocked even the seasoned researchers who initially uncovered its extraordinary power. This is Greek feta cheese. The Mediterranean miracle that has been scientifically shown to reverse the equivalent of 15 years of muscle loss. Traditional Greek feta cheese, specifically that which is meticulously crafted from sheep's milk and aged in authentic wooden barrels, contains a naturally occurring compound known as conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, in concentrations that would make supplement manufacturers green with envy. This natural CLA has now definitively proven itself capable of reversing age-related muscle loss in ways that, until now, seemed utterly impossible. The groundbreaking discovery originated from dedicated researchers at the University of Athens, who were intensely studying the remarkable phenomenon of why Greek islanders consistently maintain exceptional muscle strength and vitality well into their 90s. What they ultimately pinpointed within traditional feta cheese has prompted orthopedic surgeons worldwide to wholeheartedly recommend it as the single most important dietary intervention for anyone over the age of 75 seeking to preserve and reclaim their muscular vitality. The proteins derived from sheep's milk feta are structurally distinct from those found in cow's milk. They are composed of significantly smaller molecules that possess the remarkable ability to penetrate muscle cell membranes directly, efficiently, delivering essential amino acids precisely where they are needed, without the complex and often inefficient digestive process that aging bodies typically struggle with. It's an analogy of having a perfectly fitting key that effortlessly unlocks a door, rather than expending laborious effort to break it down. Furthermore, the unique fermentation process inherent in authentic Greek feta creates highly potent bioactive peptides that actively stimulate the production of natural growth hormone in older adults. This is profoundly significant, as natural growth hormone levels typically plummet by as much as 80% with age, essentially turning back the biological clock on your body's muscle-building machinery, which many doctors previously believed was permanently compromised. A recent publication by a Japanese research team presented compelling findings demonstrating that the specific strain of bacteria utilized in traditional feta fermentation produces a compound called spermidine. Spermidine remarkably triggers autophagy in muscle cells, a crucial cellular process that effectively forces out old, damaged proteins and simultaneously makes vital room for new, healthy muscle tissue to develop. One might conceptualize this as renovating a house by first meticulously clearing out all the old, broken furniture to prepare the space for fresh, robust new additions. The synergistic combination of protein, probiotics, and CLA within feta cheese creates what scientists have unequivocally termed a perfect storm for muscle synthesis. Studies have demonstrated that a mere 2 ounces of authentic sheep's milk feta consumed daily resulted in an average increase of 5 pounds of muscle mass over a 12-week period among adults over 75, astonishingly without any concurrent resistance training. These are results that typically demand months of rigorous weightlifting regimens, even in younger individuals. The time-honored Mediterranean tradition of pairing feta with olive oil is far more than a culinary preference. It is a scientifically validated practice. The monounsaturated fats present in olive oil have been shown to increase CLA absorption by an incredible 400%, while simultaneously providing powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that further assist aging muscles in their recovery and growth. operating with an efficiency that neither food could achieve alone. For optimal results, generously crumble fresh feta over a vibrant salad, complete with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, ripe tomatoes, and crisp cucumbers. Consuming this combination as your daily lunch is highly recommended. The array of vegetable nutrients works synergistically with feta's powerful compounds to maximize muscle protein synthesis precisely during the most active part of your day, when your muscles require the utmost support and sustenance. The crucial distinction here, which cannot be overstated, is the absolute necessity of choosing authentic Greek feta made from sheep's milk, not the far more common cow's milk versions readily found in most supermarkets. Sheep's milk contains 3 times more CLA, and its proteins are fundamentally different in their muscle-building capacity. The molecules are literally shaped differently, enabling them to optimally dock with muscle cell receptors that cow's milk proteins simply cannot access. The traditional wooden barrel aging process, still employed for authentic feta, fosters the flourishing of beneficial bacteria in ways that plastic packaging regrettably prevents. This unique environment leads to the creation of additional compounds that further support muscle health through mechanisms we are only just beginning to fully comprehend. Though the precise scientific intricacies continue to be unraveled, the practical results are undeniably profound. Orthopedic surgeons who have courageously started recommending this feta protocol to their patients are reporting widespread improvements not merely in muscle mass, but also in crucial areas such as overall strength, balance, and general mobility, abilities that typically experience a rapid and disheartening decline after the age of 75. Many patients are experiencing the regaining of abilities they once believed were lost forever, such as effortlessly rising from chairs without the aid of their arms, or confidently climbing stairs without relying on railings. The sheep's milk used in authentic feta also contains significantly higher levels of medium-chain fatty acids. These provide immediate, readily available energy to muscles while simultaneously and powerfully reducing inflammation, a truly unique dual action that no other cheese achieves to this remarkable degree. This groundbreaking information about the profound link between specific cheeses and muscle health represents a significant leap forward in understanding senior nutrition and offers a potent, delicious strategy for enhancing the quality of life for older adults worldwide.